All right, folks, we are here. Very damp out, a little chilly. We'll set up camp, get the truck all ready, and I guess we'll get a fire going, and then we'll make something to eat. I'm starving. I'll show you guys around real quick. And here we have the Delaware River. We're on Jersey side. And that's PA over there. All right, let's set up the truck and maybe get a fire going. Let's turn on our propane because we're going to need some heat tonight. Now we'll turn on our kitchen appliances. And then this plug here is a spare battery in the back. We'll hook that up in case I gotta charge that. Get out our fire bag. I'll show you what's in this bag in a minute. A little snack. My GPS kept saying this road was closed, no other route. Now I've been up here before when they said this road was closed due to the winter. They closed the road down or something. And every time I come up here, it's been open. Now when I pulled up, I went to register at the office, and I'm standing outside like an idiot. The window's open, and the woman's just standing there. She looks at me. She's on the phone. I don't hear anybody talking. She's like, 2 or 3 minutes. I said, heck with it, I'll just go to my site. So all she had to do was say, hold on, sir, I'll be away in a minute. Totally ignore me. I didn't even exist. All right, I'll show you what I have in my fire bag. I tried to downsize a little bit. That tote is just too big takes up so much space. So it's nice though because it's waterproof. But okay, I'll show you what I got in my bag. It's in the bag. We got a Gerber hatchet. We got our Fiskars hatchet. Get a bunch of wood. Bunch of fire starters. And we have our little fire pit right here. Let's get our fire pit together. There we go. I think I'm gonna wind up cooking inside. Oh, that feels good. Oh my God, that feels good. Oh God, that feels good. It's not real cold, it's very damp. Yeah, the ride up wasn't too bad. I'll pop up a little video of the river road where it's one way and stuff. It's pretty cool. And then coming up along here, all the way in the back is the tent sites. I think they're called tent sites, but they close them for the winter, but they're closed for now. Me and Adam camped there, and I camped back there when I saw that black bear come in my sight. Well, I didn't see him. He jumped up on my truck and so left a big paw print. I'll post a link to that video in the description below. But Yeah, the ride up is nice. This little strip along here goes along the river. It's pretty cool. Oh God, it feels good. Man, if that wind just dies down a little bit, this is perfect. Yeah, I'll eat later. I just had a Jack Link's beef sausage stick. Woo! Yeah. Woo! Yeah. Not even that windy out. Yeah, so I swapped out my big HDX container, CDX, I forget what you call them, but the ones you get at Home Depot. It was a little big, and if I use the small fire pit and use smaller pieces of wood, and I can have a nice little fire. Bringing all that wood and stuff, it gets to be a pain. All right, folks, I'm going to chill for his fire for a little bit, then I'll probably see you guys inside. And I think it's going to be a pretty interesting dinner tonight. Okay, I got a bunch of trail cams set up. We'll see what happens with that. Probably just get pictures of me walking around. Oh yeah. Hopefully we get to take a hike tomorrow. I want to check out Sunfish Pond. And there's a waterfall up there too. All right, I'm gonna grab stuff for dinner and cook back here. Might need the heater. Okay, let's do this. Get that heat going. There we go. I think they say wait 30 seconds. Get a little bit of glow. Yeah, I can feel it warming up. Okay, let's do this. All right, we'll put that there. We'll turn this guy on. There we go. Got our stuff out. So we got peanut butter, heavy cream, vanilla extract, wheat toast with butter, an egg, raspberry jalapeno jam, and a banana. You ready for this? Okay, let's see. Get the butter out. Get a couple pieces of bread. Alright, a couple pieces of bread. With some peanut butter. I don't want to get too much peanut butter on there. I think it will melt and get all over. We don't want that now, do we? Spread the peanut butter around. Put that to the side. Get a banana. Slice that up. All right, what a mess. Then we're gonna put some raspberry jalapeno jelly on the other side. Close that up. Now, I'm going to take an egg. A little heavy cream, just a tiny bit. A little vanilla. And I'm going to beat that up. It's going to be hard dipping the egg in this. All right. So we're going to try something crazy. Okay. Egg. Just a sandwich in the egg. Okay. Not too bad. We'll get our pan ready. This is going to be a mess, I just know it. Okay, here we go. Give that a few minutes and we'll see what happens. This is a vinegar and water solution I use for doing my dishes. Okay, we're going to do a little flip. Smells good. There we go. Turn that off. Slide this out of the way. It's still hot. I use a lot of paper towels when I'm doing these truck camps. I'm going to cut this open. See what it looks like. You know it's going to be messy. Can I? Yeah, I see that. All right, ooey gooey. Let's try it out. It's good. No, it really is. Wow. Wow. Oh my goodness, that is so good. It's really good. I'm not shitting you. All right, let me turn you guys off. And I get everything cleaned up. And I'll bring it back and I'll probably pop a movie on. Until then, I'll see ya. See ya. Okay, folks, I'm gonna watch a movie. Get a little fan going. There we go. Oh boy, turn that off back here. 46 and 71. Downloaded a movie with Penny from Big Bang Theory's in it. I've never seen her in a serious role. It's called Role Play.
Hey, we're like a minute away here. Can you see me?
Having trouble with the pig. 35 meters now.
All right, let's get into this.
20 meters. 10 meters.
All right, folks, good morning. Gonna make a cup of coffee and head outside. Rained pretty good last night, and I left my chair out and my firewood bag out in the rain. I know better than that. It's really shitty outside. So, let's make a cup of coffee. I did want to hike up to Sunfish Pond. There's a nice little waterfall on the way up there. Me and Adam hiked up there last year when we were doing our exploring of this area for a potential kayak trip. I don't know what the trail's going to look like, so I'm not going to stay camp all day in this crappy weather. Yes, I spilled it again, every single time. Now, I'm not going to use any creamer. I will use a little extra instant coffee. I won't use creamer. I got some heavy cream in the fridge that I'm going to use. Alright. Oh wait, we gotta turn our power on. Yeah, so I slept really, really good last night. Got up about 3 times. A couple times to use the little boy's room. And like I said, the one time I got up, it was raining pretty good. I didn't even look outside. It was definitely shitty outside. I did look outside the back window, and it doesn't look pretty. This is why I can never tent camp again. There's no way. Unless it was just an overnighter, because I can't be in this mess anymore. In a tent. Alright, we're gonna check our eco plug, see what's going on with that. So we're at 76% right now. The output's only 18 watts. I wonder if it's because that's heated up already. I think the water heats up, and then the heater turns off, then it pumps it out. There we go. Back in there. And a little bit of instant coffee. I'm going to grab the creamer, it's up front in the fridge, and then we'll go from there. Well, the view was still nice, even with the shitty weather. All right, folks, let's head up to the bathrooms, and then we're going to take a little bit of a road trip. Really can't get a fire going. Chair's soaking wet. And we'll just take a little bit of a road trip. These puppies are open. All right. That sucks, folks. All right, these are open. Well, that wasn't too bad. They're vault toilets, but doable. It's better than leaning on a tree and going in the woods. Alrighty. Yeah, I'll take a vault toilet over a tree any day. As long as I got my shit kit with me. I know that. I know what that sounds like. But it's true. Alright, let's we're gonna ride around one more time towards camp. Go back towards camp. And check on the site. I just worry because I got all the trail cams out. You never know, somebody will walk up to it and go, oh, what's this? Oh, look what I found. You know? So, let's take a quick run by there. Check it out. Teardrop, they're pretty cool. Perfect place for an RV. I don't know if that's a hot tent or not, but that looks pretty cool. Yeah, I think it is a hot tent. Hey, here's my site here. Site 58, the soaking wet chair. I don't know what else to do. I mean, I don't want to be out in the rain all day. I don't want to be in the truck all day either. I'm stuck in the truck all day. I mean, I can go inside and watch movies all day, but I could do that at home. I just love being along the river. There's something about it. You know, I spent my whole life by the river. Well, not real close to the river, but walking distance. When we were kids, always had a fishing rod went down the river. Always by that river. Now, this is really a cool spot. It's right on the road, but still. And there's two sites close to each other, but you are right on the water, man. Right on the water. Look at that. Alright, here is the launch area. Down here. And here's the other sites. I don't know why they're closed. Okay, I think this is it. If I have a signal, I'll check maps. What's funny is straight ahead. I wonder if you can drive down there. I'm camped right here. I could have walked. Literally. Yeah, my site is on the other side of that fence. Right here. That's crazy. I did not know that. So we'll park up here and we'll head up. At least we'll check out the waterfall. I don't know if I'll get up as far as the pond. We'll try. Sunfish Pond. All right, bottle and a snack. Lock up. We'll head up. Damn. Got a handy dandy rag. Gotta have a rag. Got some grab a Nature Valley sweet and salty peanut bar and my favorite cashews. Yeah, I didn't eat any breakfast today. I was gonna have yogurt, but coffee was enough. Permitted use is guns and people walking. That's interesting. Douglas Trail, dedicated in honor of Justice William O'Donnell, the Lenape League, and the scores of unnamed citizens who participated in the Save the Sunfish Pond movement, June 25th, 1980. I think of something here. Camping for AT through hikers only. Camping at backpacker site only. One night stay only. No alcoholic beverages, no ground fires, maximum group size 10 people. Dogs must be kept on a leash at all times. No mountain bikes. Well, here, this isn't the trail. I believe this just goes up to the waterfall. That's what we're going to do. We're going to go up to the waterfall, check our maps, and see if we can find a path to get to Sunfish Pond. Yeah, I don't think this is technically a dedicated trail. Wet leaves, not a good combo. Okay, we'll climb the top of this hill and check our GPS coordinates. It's a hell of a climb. It's not a race, right? I don't know if you guys can see this, but it's like walking up a cliff. Oh man, I hope my heavy breathing ain't coming over the mic too much. Oh Jesus, it keeps going. I don't know if you guys can get a sense of the height. 30-second break. And then we gotta finish climbing. Okay, here we go. Well, the doctor said I need to get some exercise. I don't know if this is what he meant. Man, give me a break. Is there an elevator? Okay, I gotta stop up here and take a GPS reading. All right. Holy shit. That's all I walked? You kidding me? Because here's Sunfish Pond. I should make it there by Tuesday. Alright, let's move a little bit and see if that blue dot moves at all. At least I'm headed in the right direction. Oh my god. Another mountain? Are you kidding me? Oh boy, it's getting slippery. I'm getting a little lightheaded. I gotta stop. Give the old ticker a couple minutes to rejuvenate. When we get up a little bit further, I'll stop and have a little snack because I didn't eat nothing yet today. And I don't like doing this on an empty stomach. The crazy part is I gotta climb back down. Oh man. Oh goodness. Now my ass is soaked. I just hope they find my body. I'd hate to be the people to have to carry my fat ass out of here. Oh, snack time. What do you do in a situation like this? You're up here. Let's say you have a stroke or something, or you fall, break your leg. You can't call 911. No service. Gotta get some protein. And a little bit of carbohydrates. All right, get our trash and off we go. Yeah, so I am more worried about going down. Man, these leaves are slippery on the rocks. Wow. Oh, come on. I don't know, folks, the legs are starting to get wonky and I'm starting to stumble. I may have to turn the camera off until I get to the peak. Looks like I'm near it. Another 300 yards. Looks like the sun's trying to come out. I think I got another freaking mountain to climb. If anybody finds this GoPro and looks at the footage, I tried my best. I tried my best, man. Holy shit. No. No fucking way. But I think this is the trail that I'm taking back home. Whew. I think it's the Rockefeller Trail and it crosses the creek up here. Or as we say in Philadelphia, passes the creek. Here's the creek. And we can cross the water. Oh boy. There's a blaze. Come on, man, where are the park benches? Jesus. All right. Crossing the creek. Yeah, I'm getting tired because I'm slipping all over. That's a bad mix. When you get overtired and your legs don't work like they should, and you're doing this kind of shit, it's an accident waiting to happen. Okay. Oh, this is nice. I don't know if that's the trail again. Let me check. Yeah, that's us. You gotta go back up. We're almost halfway there. Oh my goodness. Okay, we'll see. Back on the trail. Goes along the creek, Waterfall trail. Just take it slow. It's a hell of a climb. And I made it almost halfway, so I don't want to give up now. Jesus Christ, there's another goddamn mountain after this. I'm hoping that's the highest elevation point. Oh boy, I stood up too quick. All right. Looking at all the maps and everything, this is going to be the toughest leg of the journey, I believe. I'm more than halfway there. I shouldn't have stood up too quick. Now I'm all lightheaded. But I'm going to take it slow and see if we can get to this elusive Sunfish Pond. You may ask why I'm doing this. It's because I'm stupid. As the sun comes out, I am going to bake. Whew. Holy shit. Jesus Christ. I hope this is a trail. I ain't gonna kid you folks, this is rough, man. This is rough. I still gotta climb all the way up there. Oh my Lord. Jesus. We were up there. It just keeps going and going and going. It wouldn't be too bad if there was a decent trail. But it's all rock. You know what? Fuck that Sunfish Pond. I'm headed back down. I'm starting to get really lightheaded and shit. It ain't worth it. Could head back down the trail, head over. Yeah, this is too much. I'm getting really lightheaded, dizzy. No way, guys. No, I'm pushing myself. I know my limits. We ain't doing that. I made it that far. Maybe someday I'll take the actual trail, but this trail's killing me. Yeah, here I am. Let's pin that spot. You know, Going up is hard on the heart, man, but going down is worse on the knees. It's gonna take longer to get down than it did to get up. That's starting to get chilly too. Yeah, I don't know if the GoPro crashed there or not, but I was just saying, going up is tough on the heart, but going down to me is more dangerous and it's worse on the knees. Oh shit. Yeah, this is ridiculous. Put all these rocks here. Oh boy. So, the GoPro kept shutting off, so I don't know what was recorded and what wasn't. So I am going to take it really slow. And no fancy camera work on this. Placing the camera, walking past it, and bullshit on all that. It's starting to get cold too. It's a little bit windier up there. And I'm sweating, so that's not a good mix. Trying to stay hydrated. Whoa! Then I should be okay for the hike back to the truck. Wet leaves and wet rocks with lichen all over it, it's not a good mix, man. Not a good mix. Whoa, shit. Wet rocks, wet roots. Jesus Christ, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die. Enough of my whining. And you start getting lightheaded too, you'll start losing your balance. And stepping in holes. Damn. Shoe stuck. Yeah, you can't see anything because all the leaves. I feel like I'm in Pennsylvania. All these rocks. Yeah, my left knee's going. I knew that would happen on the way down. Well, we'll just have to hang in there. A little bit of pain never hurt anyone. Yeah, okay. Ow. I'll be okay if I get on more flat terrain. Oh, man. And a bunch of buzzards circling over my head, just waiting. Yeah, you really shouldn't hike alone, but the only person that wants to do this kind of shit with me is Adam, and I can't keep up with him. He'd be at the top of the hill fishing already, probably have a couple sunfish from the pond cooked up. Yeah, folks, I think I made the right choice heading back. It was just too much. Because you got to remember, I still needed a little bit of energy to get back. And I was getting lightheaded, dizzy. Yeah, I think we're coming up to the trail. I'll do one final check to see what's going to be the so-called easier route. Ooh, you hear that? That was a big crash. I'm probably being followed by a bear that figures, oh, there's a quick dinner for me right there. The big old fat dude. Okay, there's the trail split. Let's see. We'll check out our navigation. I'm hanging in there, folks. Hanging in there. Let's check our maps. Take 5 minutes. And then maybe when we get to the other intersection, we'll have some water or some cashews. See what's going on here. Okay, let's bring up our backcountry navigation program. GPS location has been activated. And now we are at the trailhead. So let's see. Let's do the Douglas Trail. That takes us right out of the parking lot. In a more straightforward way. Yeah, I think my hiking days like this are over. Would I be able to do this 10 years ago? No. Would I be able to do this 20 years ago? Maybe. Would I have been able to do this 30 years ago? Hell no, I'd be sitting in my basement drinking a beer. It is sure is peaceful though, man. Alright. We're gonna take this Rockefeller Road or whatever trail across the water and the creek. Oh shit. And then pick up the Douglas Trail, head back to the parking lot. I'll hydrate right at the Douglas Trail and the Rockefeller Trail, Rockler Trail, whatever it is. Next time I come up, I promise I'll make another attempt, but I'll take the long way, the AT Trail and all that. It's 3 times as long, but it's a steady climb compared to going right straight up. No way, man. Sometimes the quickest path isn't the shortest path. Yeah, I'm just stalling so I can sit here longer. Oh, man. Do I even have to say it? This is going to be a long video. Let's get back on the trail. I feel pretty good, though. I don't feel like I'm going to die now. I feel like I was going to die up there. Elevation kills me. I can't get my fat ass up. Just stood up too quick again. Man. Whew. Well, I'll go bring you guys along for these adventures. Not many people are interested in the channel, but you know what? For my loyal followers, man, I appreciate you guys. I mean, I do this stuff anyway, but I wouldn't go through all the recording if I didn't have people watching it. Like, my family watches it. I have some friends that watch it. They all think I'm crazy. But, you know, to be honest with you, if I'm not around someday and I have grandchildren or something, at least I could share this with them. Because I'm 62 years old and I don't have any grandchildren yet. Well, I'm not pushing for that anyway. It's a crazy world. All right, Adam, we're at the Wooder. W-O-O-D-E-R, Wooder. The wind died down. I don't know if the wind died down or it was just I was higher in elevation. Because it seemed the higher I got, the windier it got. As I came down, the wind sort of died down. Come on, man. I want to see a bear or something. This is a trail. I could walk on this all day. Here comes the sun. Oh, this is sweet. Yeah, I think that's the trail that goes back down the waterfall. I call it the Waterfall Trail. I don't know if it's technically a blaze trail. Yeah, I'm gonna definitely do this again and walk the long trail. I'll grab a backpack with a bunch of stuff, some water and snacks, maybe cook a lunch or something, bring some hot dogs or something, and hike the long way and get up to that Sunfish Pond. Look at this, is beautiful, man. Look at that. Sun breaking through. So, depending on how long this video is, I might break it down into 2 parts. I usually don't like breaking up a video for like a weekend camping trip, but I may just do the camping portion, hanging out and cooking and all that crap, and then have the hike separate. I don't know, because nobody wants to sit through an 1.5-hour video. I mean, I would, but most people don't. Oh, this is so nice. I mean, this is almost handicap accessible. Hello? Hello? Guess nobody's home. I think the lack of oxygen to my brain is getting to me. Yeah, if you guys do these trails, man, check out the trail maps and try to find your way up to Sunfish Pond if you want to go up there by the legit trails. Don't take the Waterfall Trail. If you wanted to do the waterfall, see some of the waterfall, hike up to where this trail intersects with that, and just well, I don't know. I'd have to look at the trail map. Don't quote me on that. I have to look at the trail map because this goes back. I have to look at the trails and see how you would get to Sunfish Pond doing the trails. Actually, let me stop right now and look. Yeah, you could take the Rock Course Trail, which I'm on now, and instead of taking Douglas back down, you take it up. And then zigzag to the Appalachian Trail and take the AT over to Sunfish Pond. See, I mean, you could take the Garby Springs Trail, but I think the elevation on them might be a little rough. Well, we'll see how long this trail is I'm on now, because it don't seem too bad. So this Rock Course Trail, Green Blaze. Okay, we're gonna start going down a little bit. I think I spoke too soon on the nice trail. That's not too bad. Oh, here's another marker. It says 4. Yeah, there's the blaze there. This is the Douglas Trail. Pretty nice. It's sort of like going from one trail to the next. It's sort of like switchbacks. Douglas Trail. People's trash. Unbelievable. I get it, but it's all on stickers. As Kevin would say, Kevin from Small Plots, prickers. I'm gonna use prickers. I'd like to know who the awesome folks are that come through these trails with chainsaws and clear the path. Kudos, man. Like, who the hell carries a chainsaw all the way up here to cut this to clear a path? guys are awesome, man. Keeping the trails open. Getting tired, guys. I'm gonna sleep good tonight. I mean, really, look at this. And they even made steps. Cool. Very cool, guys. Thank you, I appreciate it. Oh, we're getting there. Camp is right down there. Kudos, chainsaw people. Adam would carry that out. Coming to the end of my hike. Let me tell you, I've never been so happy to see asphalt in my life. Oh, God. Oh, man. Oh, I didn't die. Uh-oh. Somebody got a deer. Oh, I didn't die. All right, let's get the hell out of here, guys. Oh, God. All right, let's get the hell out of here. I'll see you guys back at camp. All right, today I'm going to be making a Tuscan chicken. I'm going to be using artichoke hearts instead of spinach. A little bit of olive oil. Get chicken on there. Some mozzarella seasoning on there. Let's put a little bit of onion. Set that chicken aside. Artichoke hearts. Sun-dried tomatoes, a little oil from there. Crushed garlic. Italian seasoning. a little more butter on there. Add about a cup of cream. And some Parmesan cheese. Got a little bit to go. Okay, we're gonna add some brown rice, pre-cooked. Very good. All right, I'm gonna try chopping this up a little bit in here. Good enough, folks. Good enough. Bon appetit. All right, folks, time to chow down. Very good. Pretty sweet. This is from the sun-dried tomatoes or what? I really loved having spinach in here when I left it home. I'll be finished eating this and I'll be back. Alright, let's get all this shit put away. Oh boy. I will eat that for lunch at work Monday. Let's go in the fridge. I'll clean up and I'll be back. Alright folks, I'm going to start a fire and then I'm going to chill out by the fire, then we're going to call it a night. Pepper really is horrible in low light. Fire feels good. So tomorrow morning I'll get up and clean up the firewood stuff. Dump this, clean out this fire pit. Get my firewood bag all packed and put away. Get the chair thrown in there, the towels, and get the trail cams. Then I'll head home. Maybe make a breakfast sandwich and have some milk in the morning for the ride home. Well, this is a pretty fun trip. All right, folks. You suck, GoPro. Okay, as I was saying, for the GoPro shut off, a little colder in here tonight than the other night. I got the heater on. I gotta clean up in here. Maybe we'll watch some TV, some movies. Oh man, it's already 40 degrees outside. So I'll probably run the heater all night tonight. Last night I turned it off a couple times. But then it gets around 5:30, 4:30 or 5:30. I turned it back on and left it on until like 7:30 or 8:30. I can't remember. Anyhow, I'm gonna brush my teeth. Take some Advil. My legs are starting to ache. Shoulders aching. Watch some more TV shows. Yeah, temps dropping quick. Down to 39 already. Only been here a couple minutes. Like I said, it's early, so enjoyed the fire. Dinner was okay. Wasn't really that impressed with it. The fried French toast, peanut butter, banana, and raspberry jalapeno pepper jam. That was good. Man, that was really good. Yeah, I'll grab the trail cams in the morning and tidy up a little bit for travel. Get everything here ready for travel, and maybe we get out here early. Oh my God, this is so comfortable. Why can't my bed at home be this comfortable? I mean that. All right, let's see what we got going. And then I'll see you guys in the morning. Well, the heat's working. It's 4:30. Time to get up. All right, folks, good morning. Time to get up. It's around 4:45. Better go grab the trail cams, get the truck ready for travel, get out of here. All right, I'll see you guys outside. I ain't out. Thing's frozen. All right, let's go get the trail cams. One more. Yeah, let's get out of here. Man, my hands are numb. Ground's all crunchy. Get a mess to clean up when I get home. Oh man, Lord, it's cold out. All right, guys, let's get this car started. I'm gonna get about 5 minutes of defrosting here. really haven't had a chance to test out my new fog lights. So, yeah, coming out of my last camp trip, it was dark. Even with the fog lights I had on, the drop lights, so I installed 2 more drop lights. We'll see how that looks now. Yeah, so much better. Yeah, definitely so much better. So I'll drive out of here with the fog lights off until we get out of the campground area. Pop the fog lights on.